Hello, monsters of Bounty, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, the Twisted and the Twilight. The second part of my Drycha campaign. Drycha, a very angry bush, like if Michaela Strachan had finally had enough of your shit and went truly, really wild. The good boys flanking around. Oh, taking out that mortar, no problem. These crossbows don't know where to go. Yes, they do. Into the bellies of these wolves. Om nom 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 nom. Dryads moving up to support, and of course we've got our malevolent treekin moving in as well. The enemy general is in the middle of our dryads, but not doing particularly well. So far so good. I mean, this battle's in the bag anyway, to be honest. This army just couldn't quite get away, which is unfortunate for them. Blood treatment. I should give him a name, shouldn't I? I want to call it Tree Man Okie Doke, but that's probably going to be my first general. Warhawks moving in, ripping apart those archers. Still a little blob here of swordsmen until the Warhawks arrive. Sending them absolutely flying and causing a morale shock that finally breaks the entire army. Oh, that was brutal. I'm going to take the replenishment. Yep, you are super fucking dead. And we're going to come down and take Easton. I'm also going to rename you, because I meant to do that. You're going to be Upsy Daisy. Perfect. Okay, and you have Amber Spear, obviously. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, we do have the first level of defense. We could upgrade that. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't think it's going to be that useful. Now, I could get the roots of Gaia, because that would then lead on to getting the branches of Gur, which would then give us more forest health. However, I think getting more income is probably going to be the more optimal to start off with, because our growth is going to be quite slow for a little while. So getting that second rank of that building to get the forest health is probably going to take a little while. So I don't think there's any point doing it just now. Oh, rumours of possible threat to Warlords have emerged in this region. Over there. There's no immediate threat, though. We do want to deal with that. But first, looks like they've recruited... Oh, Felix Zintler there. That's unfortunate for you, buddy. Because guess what? You plant food. Oof. Right, we're going to occupy that one. Sort of anti-heroes. That's quite nice. And we're going to repair this. That's not that useful for us. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to get the sacrificial grounds, which is going to increase public order and income from raising settlements in adjacent regions. So the reason we're going to do that is because we're going to raise Nagenhof and also Waldenhof, Templehof, that kind of, I mean, Niddling over there, is, I think they are all... Okay, not that one, but we could go and kill the vampires. The reason we probably want to kill the vampires is that if we can go and find Carl and then go and kick the shit out of Manfred for a bit, that will please Carl and it'll keep him, it'll just keep him off our backs. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go with the piercing thorns, because that's going to buff up our dryads. Our bay. Upsy Daisy is going to upgrade the amber spear, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? We are going to have an imminent rebellion down here, which is unfortunate, but there's not much we can do about it. We'll just have to deal with that when it spawns. I mean, to be honest, it's not really a major issue, because It's going to be extra forest growth for us. Not that forest growth is doing particularly well. We can just resolve that as well. There we go. We'll take the cash. That'll be useful. Enchanted shield. We can give that to Upsy Daisy. And we're going to go to Nagenhof. Yeah, so we're going to find Carl. And basically, we're going to make him like us by beating up the people he doesn't like. Which is Manfred. And I don't like Manfred either, so... You know, it works for everyone, really. I tend to get Skin of the Woods, but I'm going to go with Piercing Thorns because just, you know, more melee attack and more weapon strength for my Dryads. So they're now at 46, 43. Or rather 45, 43 if we look at a rank 1 one. Upsy Daisy. I'm tempted to go with a third rank of... Yeah, it's going to happen. There we go. It's done. Okay, they want me to sack or raze Nagenhof. I mean, that was literally what I was going to do. And also, Drycha apparently has found mystery meat. I mean, that's not great, because that does mean it's going to slow us down. We might not be able to reach Nagenhof now. No, we still can. It's fine. It's fine. And we're going to raise this dump. Oh, we've got a banner. Scarecrow banner, Scarecrow banner. Come on, give me a Scarecrow banner. You know you want to. Oh, look at all that monies. Delicious. Banner of Swiftness. I mean, that's fine too, I guess. Oh, we lost our bats. Oh well. And I'm going to clear it. Now, the nice thing is that we will retreat back into our territory, so we will start replenishing, which is good. And can we get any other beasts? I could get more. I'm just going to get more wolves, I think. The bats are fine. The wolves actually kill shit, though. They actually do stuff. We can get the enchanted shield there. I don't think we've got anything else we can give you, do we? No, never mind. Okay, we're going to give you... Yes, we're going to go Piercing Thorns. 8 melee attack and weapon strength for the Dryads, which is going to make them very, very killy. Killy girls. Should we get... Let's get replenishment. Oh, you know what? We can... So it's going to... Okay, so we can get one of these skills... More armor, less speed. Armor piercing damage. I think that's quite a lot of armor piercing damage, actually. 35. Or more physical resistance, less armor. Okay, well let's get replenishment for the moment. What I'm hoping is that they'll go and resettle that, and then I can just kill them again. But we can now upgrade to the Hollow. It's going to use most of our money, but well worth it, I think. We could get the Arbiter's Punch. I think it's worth getting this after you've completed your forest, because it will increase the upkeep for all of your units. So you can, like, keep a defensive force there. I think maybe it would be better if they increased it. So it was like maybe 25% upkeep reduction. Because you can't really do much with your army. When you've kind of like healed a forest, it's purely defensive. So having like a minus 25% I think would actually make it worth keeping a defensive force there. It's got Lord of Destruction, which is okay. The Savages have popped up down there, not a big problem. And we've got Wind of Pain, which is fine. We could maybe get more Dryads, but I'm going to hold off for the moment. So I don't really have much to do at the moment. And we could attack Azhag. I mean, at the moment, he's not going to cause us any issues because we're not at war with him. So this will beige out. So it won't give us anything, but it won't take it away. Batchafin, on the other hand, is losing us some health. We're also losing health because of this. So let's go and deal with this, whatever it is. Let's go and sort this little problem out. Let's have a look. So, Strigoi Ghoul King, along with his cannibalistic retinue, have been spotted in the forest. Though monstrous in form, their tale is pitiful. Persecuted by the brethren, they are fleeing in search of sanctuary, so it doesn't seem they intend to stay long in the forest. By observing them from a distance, you can show your forces you have nothing to fear from these wretches, or you could punish them for their desecration, as the forest spirits will no doubt insist. So we can spare the vampires. For 15 turns, that will give us vampire count relations. It'll also annoy the tree spirits. Pretty much everything annoys the tree spirits, though. Alternatively, we can kick the shit out of them. That will cheer up the tree spirits and obviously annoy the vampires. We don't... Well, no, we could use the growth, couldn't we? And plus, we're probably going to punch Manfred in the face anyway, so let's get him. I'm going to put the Banner of Swiftness on my Malevolent Treeman just to make him a little bit faster, I think. I think that's what we're doing. Otherwise, it's just a load of ghouls. Oh, they do have some Vargeists, though. Have to be a little bit careful of them. This could be the first army that's actually a threat. It's actually got some reasonably good units in it. So we're sending the giant walls around the flank. Looks like the Vargeists were trying to pick them off. Some of the vampire bats have actually attacked the Dryads. That's not going to work out very well for them. Walls sweeping around the flanks. Got a lot of crypt ghouls here. The crypt ghouls are not going to be particularly good against our Dryads, but they will hold the line for a little bit longer than the Imperial State troops have. Vargeists coming in and landing and attack the Malevolent Dryads from the rear there, but then the giant wolves coming in to attack them from the rear. A bit of rear exchange there. Now, we're going to see the first use of Amber Spear here, and I think it might be broken. Because, I mean, that was a good hit. 46 kills there, not bad. That's why Amber Spear is a very, very good spell. But you might notice that went off again very, very quickly. And it turns out that there's no cooldown on Amber Spear. Nor does it cost any winds of magic. Which I think is a bug. So I took a little video of that and then posted it on the Total War Partners Discord, because I was like, I don't think, you know, it is the best spell in the game, don't get me wrong. I don't think it should be almost instant cast without any cooldown and with no cost, though. I think that might be a little bit OP. So we've got the Tree Man charging in to deal with the Strigoi Ghoul King. Knocking him down. He does have a few friends. Some crypt ghouls have turned up. Some of our giant walls actually took a bit of a beating from the enemy Vargeists, but we are now getting the upper hand. And our Tree Man is getting a little bit of assistance as more giant walls sweep in to knock out those crypt ghouls for us. And that Strigoi Ghoul King is super sad. And because he's sad, he is slowly crumbling away. Okay, so I know I keep saying Amber Spear is the best spell in the game. I don't think it's supposed to be that good, but who knows? Anyway, that battle was fairly tough. Probably the first battle I've been like, oh, this actually going to take some significant losses. And it wasn't that bad. We've also got Wraith of the Frozen Heart, which is a new regiment of renowned units. Dryads there, and some elves who I don't care about. Okay, we are going to march over here. That will give us the replenishment. I can also get... I can get the Wraith of the Frozen Heart, so we'll grab them. I'm also going to grab some more Great Hawks, because I do quite like them. So I'll do that. So our army is currently up to 18, which is good. I could also get another Branch Wraith. So currently we have Annoyance of Nettlings, which... so that's like a debuff around. Now I doubt that stacks, so we will get someone with something different. I mean, like, Murderous Sprites could be quite nice, because... and plus that's going to be some life magic. So let's get you. And I'm going to call you Piggle. Perfect. Okay, you're going to go in the army. Drycha has ranked up. She's level 10. Oh, my goodness. I could get Ancient Bark, for more physical resistance and armor for the Treekin and Treemen. That would be quite nice, but I think the Ward Save would also be quite good, so we're going to grab that. This army will probably come and attack us, and we can easily auto-resolve our way out of that, so no biggie there. Bonus plus large for elf cavalry, hawk riders, and great eagle units. Enemy units are afflicted with temporary defensive penalties at the beginning of an ambush battle. That sounds quite good. Or charge bonus of speed. Yes, let's get Queen of Vengeance. And there we go. I'm going to take the replenishment, I think. It's not going to be much replenishment, but I'll take what I can. And that army over there. And that's quite good, because that's going to... Look at that. We've now got 30 forest health. Ooh, now we're talking. We can pop Iggle Piggle in our army as well. And Upsy Daisy needs more melee attack and weapon strength. Or replenishment. Yeah. Let's go replenishment. And let's go and finish these vamps. Bop. I mean, the fact that we had to fight them 3 times, actually quite good, because it means it's going to give us lots of skill points, lots of extra forest health, all that kind of good stuff. We're going to go Ancient Bark. So what can we do here? Okay, so we could give our Dryads more physical resistance, armor, and melee defense, which is just ridiculous. And Treekin can get, or Treekin and Treeman can get more melee attack and melee defense and missile resistance. So I'm going to get all of that. I'm going to get all of that. Absolutely we are. Let's get Howl of the Forest, because, you know, just buffing up everyone around us is pretty good. I'm going to get Call of the Woods as well. Then we can buff up, because it doesn't stack, as far as I'm aware, but it means that we can give, like, our entire army that buff if we spread out our branch wraiths. So that's my thinking. Now, I could go and take Nagenhof, but at the moment it's not super problematic, so I think I'm going to leave it. I might just leave... Now, do we go and kill the green... I guess we go and kill the greenskins. I mean... I'll crush them all. I mean, you say that, but we are going to kill you. Oh, but look at this.
Not likely.
Can we reach you? No. But I wonder if we, like, scamper over here, whether we can potentially get an ambush on you, which would be quite nice. What I'm also going to do is... Oh, because you're not the same unit. Is that right? Do you have different? That's still the same. Okay, never mind. So we'll upgrade you with the aspect of the Willow. That's going to reduce our armor piercing damage. Not really a problem when we're dealing with Imperial soldiers, though. And you're going to do the same. So these are the Wraith of the Frozen Heart. These are a regiment of renowned Dryad unit. They have frostbite attacks. Basically, that's their thing, which is, you know, that's fine. Hello. You want a peace treaty, do you? Nope. Nope. Okay, well, they spotted us, but it turns out they've just laid camp directly in front of us. Which is... It's a ballsy move. You have to give it to him. We could fill out our army just one... Yeah, all right. All right, we'll just get you. We'll give you Aspect of the Willow. And then we'll eat you. So he set up camp directly in front of us, and then as soon as we jumped him, he legged it. Unfortunately for him, he can't run too far. Hello, friend. I think Ostermark's had enough yet. I mean, every single force they send them against me, I just tear limb from limb. It's not going very well for them, is it? Taking a little bit of fire there as we advance, but they're only going to get a few volleys off as we sweep around. We've now got 2 units of Great Hawks sweeping around there, and there's some Great Wolves as well, Giant Wolves even, coming around the flanks, getting a nice surround there as our Tree Spirit units move in to crash against their lines. There's the Wrath of the Frozen Hearts. Look very, very chilly. And you can see the Hawks and Wolves doing what they do best, which is chew up everyone they can find. We've also, I mean, I've got Upsy Daisy. She's coming around the flank here. She's going to do a little bit of Amber Spear action because Amber Spear, of course, is the best spell in the game. Especially when it has no cooldown, no Winds of Magic costs. Yep. Let's just have... I mean, it's currently 52 kills. 184 kills. And I think she just broke the entire... And she's just going to keep firing off. You know, she's like... I mean... You know what's better than one Amber Spear? 5 or 6. And understandably, seeing someone who can cast Amber Spear like she's firing a fucking machine gun breaks the entire enemy army. I mean, it would do, wouldn't it? So I think being able to spam Amber Spear without any cooldown or mana cost might be a bug. Obviously, it is the best spell in the game, and being able to spam cast it might be a little bit OP. But I will raise that with the devs and see if they can fix it. Oh dear. Okay, let's get Nature's Vengeance. Sure. Mercy. Upsy Daisy. I mean, you don't need it. You've got Amber Spear. That's all you need, isn't it? Jeez. I guess I think it's going to give you more speed, maybe. So I think it gives you more speed. That reduces speed. Armor, physical resistance reduction. Let's go Wild Heart. Let's do that. Now, Iggle Piggle. I'm going to give you Awakening of the Wood, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Now, with that army dead, I mean, our forest growth is looking great. So basically, I just want to lure in more people to give a good kicking to, because the more people we kick, the more forest health we get. So we're good. Now, we do have 55 growth coming in a turn, which is quite nice. In 3 turns, we'll have another Kindred. We can then upgrade to the Vineyard. So that'll be quite good. And I think I'm going to go and... Yeah, I'm going to get beat up Azhag. I feel like Drycha is a very equal opportunities killy bush, whereby she's not really that bothered about who she kills. What that. Let's raise it, not just for the income, but also for the extra forest growth. Bosh, extra 9 there coming in. Lovely. And then we can just wait for them to resettle it and do it again. Let's go with Earthblood, because it'll heal. Sounds quite good. I could potentially just peace treaty with you. Give me a trade agreement as well. And also give me some money. No. Well, that's on you then. Non-aggression. No, I want a trade agreement because I want some more money. Just do that. Good. Right, we'll do that. You can stay in your shitty little bit of the world. I will now no longer have any hostile heathlands to deal with, which means we'll just keep buffing up our forest. And then, of course, we can upgrade to we can get the Overgrown Temple of Ereth Kihal, which is going to give us Malevolent Treekin Garrison, Eternal Guard Garrison, and Wildwood Rangers Garrison, and also recruitment of Wildwood Rangers and Malevolent Treekin. Also, all provinces get Hero Recruit rank for Branch Race, Public Order, minus 30% penalty due to presence or lack of corruption, and we are immune to Vampiric corruption, and also enable Awakening Forest attrition for local enemy armies. Quite nice to have that. So we've got a quest issued here. In the current age, the Wood Elves and their tree spirit allies have been known to offer their assistance to lesser races who dwell outside the boundaries of Athel-Loren for the good of the Weave. Some Bretonnians come to look upon your kind as allies, even bestowing honorary knighthoods onto your commanders for coming to the aid in battle. The Dwarves, however, have been somewhat more stubborn in forgetting the times long past when the Wood Elf hosts defeated them in battle, even though such events ostensibly occurred due to their own greed and crude ignorance. Despite your kin's efforts to right these preserved wrongs, the Dwarves have once again considered striking an entry against the Feyfolk from the Book of Grudges in thanks. The great treeman Elder Dearth, who has grown wary of their discourtesy and will become a valuable ally should you decide to punish them. So, if we win 3 battles against dwarves, we'll get the option to confederate with Dearthu. And chaos stirs. Now, I have popped the Chaos Invasion on Legendary because, you know, I like a challenge. Strange men on the frontier. We've encountered a group of men of the cold north. Though we would usually be hostile to these lesser beings, we observe their exhibiting virtues that are to be respected. They have an unusual relationship with certain creatures of the wild, riding to war upon great bears. We would usually expect to see tearing as pieces rather than behaving as arrows. Certainly more to these men than meets the eye. Get to diplomatic relations with Kislev and public order, all provinces. Interesting. Interesting they mentioned the bears as well. Are they coming? Is Warhammer 3 on its way? Ooh, how exciting. Okay, we're gonna pop into the forest over here. And we're going to lay a little ambush and see if someone will set up shop in Nagenhof. And when they do, we'll kill them. So we've got the ambush success chance tech, and looks like... Oh, he's back. Surprise! And he's dead. And I'm going to clear it. Good times. Good times. Ah, look at that, all that growth. Delicious. Tasty, tasty growth. Right, Drycha, we're going to give you... Roots of Woe. Ambush success chance might be quite nice. We've already recruited our branch rate. If we could recruit 2 of them. We've recruited 2 of them. I don't think we can recruit any more. No, we can't. So I don't think there's any point doing that right now. So I think we're going to get... We don't have any elves, so I'm not too bothered about that. Ambush success chance might be nice. Plus that no movie hex would be quite good. So we'll grab that one, I think. Sounds quite good. And we're going to get evasion for you because you're going to end up in combat quite a lot, more than likely. And we're going to get Earthblood. Let's upgrade Earthblood. And research-wise, we're going to get more charge bonus for tree men and speed for all our units. Okay, good. Now we can upgrade. I'm tempted to upgrade because this is going to give us more growth. Upgrading growth seems more sensible than anything else because that means we're going to then be able to upgrade the other buildings faster. Now we could pick a fight with the vampires. It does look like they're expanding their influence, and it could potentially be useful if we can, like, try and launch an attack against them. Especially if we can meet Carl, then all the bad things we do to the vampires, he will like. But we're going to have to meet Carl first, because otherwise it's going to be wasted. We can, of course, get the Moonstone clearing. That's going to allow us to recruit the tree men and also Zotes. So let's take that. I don't think we need that. We could always go with the... I could get some forest dragons. I don't know if I want... I don't know if I need them, to be honest. I might hold off. I want some spiders. When can I get some spiders? Spiders, great. Spiders... the spiders are so good. They're like wolves, but slightly slower, but with armor piercing. Enriched Bewitchment. A spell that holds the elves under the Wargrove's control is not as strong as it once was, but recently the winds have been blowing unusually strong overhead. The branch race sense it, informing you that now is an opportunistic moment to harness the magic eddies to reinforce the glamoring enchantment being used on your elf units, at least temporarily. However, it can also be siphoned to invigorate the elf souls that inhabit the Wargrove's treekin, which would also be invaluable for the coming struggles. Which course of action will you take? Well, let's see, because obviously, you know, we don't have any elves, so empower the treekin, obviously. Do you think they've got wise? They haven't attacked me. They haven't retaken the settlement. Tell you what, let's meander over here. They've taken Fort Jakov. Let's go and burn Fort Jakov down and see if that gets their attention. You know, let's be a little bit... I'm also trespassing. I don't really care. Let's be a little bit active. Let's go and see if we can find Azhag and show him we mean business. Oh, we can also upgrade this. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that because it gives us more growth, income from more buildings, and also a bigger garrison, which means we are better protected. Okay, we've got the Moonstone clearing, and despite, you know, all the horrible atrocities we've done to Ostermark, they're actually coming around thanks to our attacks on the Bone Rattlers. So, you know, yes, we've had some rough periods in the past, but it looks like they're coming around to our way of thinking. Let's burn that down. And I'm going to raise it. Now, is that going to give our forest more forest health? No, we're too far away, so it's just the heathlands. But, you know, burning down the... Yeah, see, that's going to make him like us, so... With any luck, we'll get him on sides. We'll have healed up our... Holy shit, we can give frenzy to everything. Yes! 1,000 times yes! We can get him on side, and he can kind of protect us, or at least not cause us any issues when we want to go off to another forest. Let's get the Curse of Anra here for Upsy Daisy, and Iggle Piggle can have Howl of the Forests. There we go. Looks like Azhag normally dies quite early on, but it looks like he's doing okay for himself. It might be because he's kind of got this territory back here, maybe potentially to expand into. He hasn't expanded into it, but he is friends with a Silver Pinnacle by the looks of it. So interesting. Okay, so we're going to continue to try. Maybe we'll go and kill the... If we could declare war on the vampires, maybe they'll send some vampires across the river, and we can go and splat them. I mean, we are... The forest is healing, but only 3 a turn, at which rate it's going to take a little while to reach 100. Not too long, though. And then, of course, we could do the Ritual of Rebirth. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.